Hello party people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tori. Thank you so much for being here today. For today's video, I thought we would do a little get ready with me as I catch you up on what's happening in my life. I haven't posted in a couple weeks, so kind of wanted to like ease my way back into it. My makeup routine is very natural. It's very like glowy, natural vibes, so nothing too crazy, but I hope you enjoy, so let's go on. If you notice that I'm in a different location, I'm currently in front of my giant mirror because I just need something to reference when I'm looking at myself and doing my makeup. I already primed my face, I already put on SPF, and then for primers, I did the Great Skin Instant Glow Serum from Merit. And then I have the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is one of my faves, especially when I had like more texture from my acne. I don't really have as much texture these days, but I still love it. Something I do whenever I do my makeup is I've been putting on concealer first before foundation. So I have the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer from Charlotte Tilbury in a shade that's a bit lighter than my actual skin tone because I like to use it to brighten my under eyes and also kind of as like a way to like lift my jaw and kind of give myself the appearance of higher and like more defined cheekbones. Also, this lighting is ass. I'm so sorry, but maybe I shouldn't have worn a dark black shirt, but we move on. So that's kind of the concealer situation. So if you've noticed, I haven't really been posting on YouTube lately, and it's honestly because I've been feeling really self-conscious about my body. And I feel like because I have like a YouTube channel dedicated to like fashion and like lookbooks and just talking about like things we put on our body, because I'm feeling not as confident in my own body, it makes it hard to talk about fashion and about trends. I've been trying to find ways to alleviate the way that I've been feeling about my body. So like a couple weeks ago, I posted this on TikTok and on Instagram, but I like bought myself some new jeans and some new shorts that fit my body. Like spending money for that purpose, I think really grounded me and really helped me like kind of realize like this is my current body. I need to love my current body and what it looks like and what it can do. I feel like life has just been like really hard lately. So it's been really hard to find other ways to feel grounded in my body. I'm kind of in that space right now where I'm remembering that you should also move your body for like mental health reasons, not just for like physical reasons. And I think that like the marketing and messaging of everyone being like, you gotta look snatched in your 20s, you gotta like have like the perfect body, it's almost summer, like you gotta have a good bod for the summertime. Like I think even though that messaging has lessened over time, I feel like it's just become more covert on like social media and stuff. So like instead of people being like, you need to work out to like lose weight and look hot, it's still like, oh, if you want to be that girl, you should work out every day. But at the end of the day, that girl is still like stereotypically thin and beautiful. So it kind of made me spiral a little bit. Sometimes I get really frustrated with like marketing and I'm like, well, if you're gonna fat shame me, just like do it. Like don't beat around the bush. So that's kind of been getting me down. I also think that kind of like messaging has also been like hurting my creative process because now I kind of, when I look at some stuff, I'm like, is this style really cute, creative and fun? Is this outfit really fun? Or is it just a thin person? And that person can be thin and have great style, but I think just I've been in a really negative headspace lately and I don't want to like promote any like negativity on my channels. So it's been difficult. Back to makeup, I'm using the Dior Backstage Beauty foundation. I really like this foundation because it has like the option to find a more neutral tone, and I think because I'm someone who doesn't go out in the sun a lot and also always remembers to put sunscreen on their face, like my face is always way less tan than the rest of my body. So I like that this has a neutral option so I don't look as orange. But I also think another reason why I haven't been posting a lot on YouTube is because I feel like when you don't post consistently, one, the algorithm like docks you for it. Like they just, your videos and content just like isn't being shown to as many people. But also I think like the process of creating gets more daunting. So over the course of April, I decided that I wanted to do daily vlogging, and I made them all under a minute so I could also like just repurpose those vlogs and post them on YouTube Shorts. And I kind of just did that as like a bit of like a creative exercise, like to remind myself that like I can stick to a creating routine. I can edit videos. Like I feel like I'm not gonna continue daily vlogging, but I'll definitely vlog like when I do interesting things. Like I'm going to New York in a couple weeks, and so I feel like that might be another perfect opportunity to like be a vlogger again. But yeah, it was like really fun. I like vlogged my Coachella experience, and my friends were telling me like they really liked that I was vlogging. They wish they vlogged so then they could see like a real recap of our weekend. So that was really nice to hear. One of my friends also told me that she liked seeing those vlogs because it felt like she was with me and we were like experiencing a day-to-day together. So it was really nice. And it did kind of get me out of my head. I do like to create videos. I think I am still more of a long form kind of girly, but it was still really fun. Next, I'm going to set the face with some powder. I don't even know if setting the face works, nor do I know if this stuff is like flashback proof, but I just used the Laura Mercier one. Honestly, it's because I've been trying to work my way through it for literal years now, and I like don't see the point in buying a new one. Okay, the next thing I do is I contour, and I use the Fenty stick in the shade Mocha. I love this stick again because it's more of a contour for me and it has a little bit of gray. I recently bought this contouring brush from Sephora because it's supposed to be for cream contours, so let's see how it goes. So I'm feeling way more creatively inspired these days, and I think when I was taking like my bit of a hiatus from posting longer content, I kind of realized that I just want to make are those my dogs? I also realized that I just want to make videos that I'm excited about. I think that sometimes when I make videos just to stay consistent and like feed the algorithm, I can tell when I don't actually love those, and I feel like you all can tell as well. I don't know, I just want to make what I want to make. I don't want to feel like I have to make things that are super timely and trendy. Like I think if things that I want to make coincide with things that are timely and like talked about, like that's just a great thing, but I don't want to ever push myself to make things that way. I also have like a 9-to-5 job, which is so much different than so many of like the YouTubers I follow. So I always have to remind myself that even though we all have 24 hours in a day, we don't have the same 24 hours. Like a lot of my brain power still has to go to my 9-to-5 because, you know, that's what's paying the bills. That's what I'm obligated to do. So that's also something I'm working through. I've also been feeling some type of way because I feel like I'm being more picky this year with like brands that I work with. Like I'm not doing any more like gifted anything, like gifted content. I'm only doing paid content, and I feel like that has really shifted also like what I've been posting, and also shifted like the confidence I've had on my channel, because I'm like, oh well, like I'm not showing off like random PR, or like I'm not posting with this brand right now, and I feel like it like kind of docks your confidence a little. But then I'm like, but I'm standing my ground. I don't want to be compensated through stuff anymore. Like I want to be compensated through money because I'm valuable in that way. So it's just been a lot of stuff to work through, I think. Yeah, I don't know. If you are someone who really wants to get into content creation, I feel like it's nice to do gifted content in the beginning and like with brands that you're excited about, but at some point I think we all kind of reach a threshold where we're like, getting free stuff is not cutting it anymore. Like getting an affiliate code is not cutting it anymore. Like pay me. So, okay, next thing I'm gonna do is another cream product, and that is my Sunny's Face Blush in the shade Girl Crush. I really need to find like a powder blush to like set this all in, because sometimes I feel like this does kind of sweat off a little bit. The lighting in this corner of my room is not cutting it, but what can you do? I can't rearrange the layout of this home, you know? I'm gonna set my contour with this Charlotte Tilbury stuff. Oh, I really need to get some sun, huh? Like that's what I'm getting from this little tutorial. Okay, last thing I'm gonna do on my face is highlight. This is also from Sunny's Face, and it's their Glow Beam in the shade Hey Girl. Yeah, cute. Okay, if you moved, it's because I had to change my battery. Next, I'm moving on, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of definition in my eye sockets. So I'm taking my same contour stick and just placing some on this brush and going into it. Like, let's do it. I mentioned it earlier in the year, but I did move back home with my parents this year, and it's honestly going great. I moved in with my parents by choice just because I felt like I wasn't taking advantage of my like unlimited PTO at the company that I work for. I wasn't taking advantage of like working remotely. So I decided to move back home with my parents, and I wanted to really like focus on traveling this year because I feel like the world is opening up again. I wanted to knock out some like, not bucket list items I'd say, but like goals. Like I really wanted to travel abroad with some friends this year, and I'm lucky enough that I get to be doing that. I also think like the pandemic made me realize how much I love my family and spending time with them. So it's nice to spend time with my parents, my grandma, and like my parents just like adopted another dog. So now I have like 2 little brothers, 2 furry brothers. I feel like I really just need to hang out with more people. The only person I really ever hang out with is my best friend, Mickey, who also lives here. But like I feel like I need to like bite the bullet and like do a Bumble BFF moment and just like meet more people who live in the city because, you know, I'm here. So why not? Yeah, I'm like really enjoying it. I still see my friends in LA like every month. Like I go up to LA to like go to friends' birthday parties. Like I'm go there for the big events, which if I lived in LA, I probably only would have gone out anyways for like these bigger events. So I don't even feel like I'm missing out too much like social life wise. I think I just need to find more friends to hang out with on a weekly basis here in San Diego. Moving on to brows. I'm going to be using the Glossier Brow Flick. I'm gonna set the brows with this new Refi gel that I got, and I got it in clear. Okay, there's so much product, it like scares me. I don't know how to use this product. I'm still a little afraid. I feel like that's okay. I feel like these brows are fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm using the Glossier #1 pencil in Rococo because I learned that purple is good for brown eyes. Before I do my mascara, I'm going to set my face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, and I douse myself in this. I'm telling you, this shit is so natural. I do not know how to do like a crazy mug. I leave that all to my friends who are drag queens, who are performers. Like, could not be me. I'm so proud of you all who can turn out a look, because that is simply not me. Shiseido Curling Wand Ilia Mascara. Remember when people were heating up their eyelash curlers before curling their eyelashes? That was so scary. Okay, I also said that I'm going to New York in a couple weeks. So if anyone has any New York recommendations, leave them down below. This is like my 4th time going to New York, and I'm really just going to like hang out with friends and vibe. Also, let me know if you'd like to see New York vlog. I could vlog it. I could also just like vlog for TikTok, since that's where I'm making all my vlogs. TikTok and YouTube shorts. Also, I'd just like to say, if YouTube wants people to make shorts, they need to figure out the algorithm on that, because a few of mine have been sent to like the wrong side of the algorithm, and it's just men hating. It's just trolls hating, and they're like, why are you recording this thing in your life? Like, I got a comment that was like, how do unpopular people go to Coachella? It's like, babe, Coachella is a music festival. Like, it's simply not that serious. Like, it's like how you go to any music festival. You pay to go. I don't know what I want to tell you. Okay, I got mascara all over my eyes, so that's very slay. I think I want to try a lip combo, so while we wait for that to dry so I can flick it off. Lip liner, this is the Huda Beauty one in the shade Terracotta. I'm not like gonna overline my lips because that scares me. That shade is really pretty. I think I overlined this side of my lip a tad. Okay, I'm kind of into it. We're kind of slaying. We're kind of slaying. For lipstick, I have 2 from Sunny's Face. I have Mood and Baby. So this is Mood, Baby. 2 very different vibes. I think I'm gonna go with Mood. Baby, I mean, a true like supermodel brown kind of scares me. I don't know. Let's see if this works. It's not a very summery lip. I'm gonna put a little bit of Baby on top to kind of not make it so dark. I feel like you can rock a brown during the spring and summer. felt very experimental today. I don't know. Kind of feeling this vibe actually. I'm gonna go over it with this lip glow oil from Dior in the shade Cherry. And I'm kind of upset it doesn't taste like cherry, it tastes like mint, but I will survive. That shit is so cute. Should I invest in a glossy brown? That kind of looks so fun. Okay, I'm back. I fixed the Rogue mascara. And I fear I slayed this brown lip. I'm genuinely surprised that I did my makeup this well. I hope it looks as good for you as it does in the viewfinder and in the mirror. So we'll see. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed catching up with me and just kind of getting a glimpse into where I'm at physically, mentally, emotionally. And I'm very excited to be creating more fun videos again. So thank you so much. If you want to see more of me, feel free to follow me on Instagram, on TikTok. If you want to know what I'm reading, which I'm kind of getting out of a reading slump. So if you want to see what I'm reading, head over to my storygraph. And that's it. I'll see you for the next one. Bye.